Hey, good evening, fellow trade geniuses. This is Philip, and wanted to do a recap on today's trades, January 3rd, and kicked off 2017 with a bang. Got 3 wins today, 3-0. So, real quick, just wanted to go over those trades. First up, we had a signal overnight on the Aussie yen. This was a swing trade. Our strike we were targeting was 85.20. That was based on this move up and filled. We got in as early as 40. I added some, just about a 45 average, I think is what I ended up on that there. But it went up even to the next strike up, excuse me, 85.40, and promptly sold off. So that was a good level. However, we've swung back up, so I'm going to keep an eye on this to see if we get another trigger. If this really moves up again, it may trigger another swing sell overnight, so we'll keep an eye on that. Didn't really get a larger swing sell-off yet, although that move did get exhausted up there. And so we didn't actually let this one expire, and the reason for that is because when we got to here, this is our blue line is our expiration, which was 3 p.m. I think I got into this trade like in 4 in the morning or something like that. And basically, when we got to here, when we did this thrust down to just under 85, and that closed, essentially, I was looking at, we were 20 pips away from the strike, and we had 2 hours left in the trade. And premium was under 10 at that point. I got flat at 850 when that tweet went out. So risk reward there. I made the decision to advise to get flat. And you're more than welcome to hang on to these trades, but I looked at the probability and we were sub 90%. Now, if that thing had probabilities of high 90s, probably would have hung on to it. But being that it's Aussie dollar and 20 pips isn't a lot for it to move. As you can see here, it did 40 pips in 3 hours. So the distance wasn't ideal to hang on to it at that point. So that was the reason we got flat a little early on that. But that was a great trade. That was about $32 of premium capture. So nothing wrong with that on the swing. So next trade we had was the dollar yen, and this was a 3 p.m. signal. We had a pretty decent sized move down. Algo said we have an opportunity at 117.20. What I liked about that was that we had support here. As you can see, that this level here around 117.30 was held pretty well. Launched from there, came down, actually broke through that, but then was bought right back up. And I think after this move up is when I tweeted out, and then for the rest of the hour it just moved up, and the following hour moved up again. I mean, that trade was a gift. It filled it. Most of you should have gotten filled at 80, if not better, and no heat really after it was filled to speak of, and that was a very easy trade. So that was another 20 capture. And then to wrap things up, we had a signal on dollar pound, or a pound dollar GBPUSD, and we had we were trying for the 2200 strike down here, and we did have a little spike down, which was getting retraced, but premium never really materialized on that. Probability engine then gave us the green light on the 2220. And so we went ahead and took that. And again, we really didn't see much heat on that at all. I think it might have dipped under 2230 briefly while we were in the trade, but it ended up being a pretty easy trade. And as you can see, at 7 we were 23 pips to the good. So those were all really good signals, and was a great way to kick off the year. We're gonna take a look at some swing setups tonight. Like I said, Aussie dollar might come back into play again, looking at a couple other instruments, and we'll tweet those out tonight as things develop. Otherwise, we'll look forward to getting more signals out to you tomorrow. Until then, subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more updates, and I will be doing another video as promised about the dark period. I had some questions on that, so I will put that together, and you'll see that shortly. Until then, happy trading, guys. Take care.